The Draeger PA-94 self-contained breathing apparatus used in our department is commonly described as having 5 main components: the cylinder, the backplate and harness, the lung demand valve, the sentinel, and the Panorama Nova mask. Keep in mind that the number of components which are deemed main components varies with where the information is obtained. Understanding the SCBA and each of its functions is what is important. The cylinder is manufactured by Pressure Technologies. The standard 4,500 psi cylinder has an 1,800 cubic liter capacity. The cylinder is fully wrapped carbon composite, requiring hydrostatic testing every 5 years, with a 15-year shelf life. The cylinder features an aluminum valve with a 7,500 psi safety burst disc, a locking hand wheel, and a pressure gauge. Any cylinder sustaining scratches or abrasions deep enough to expose fiberglass or the black carbon layer must be drained and placed out of service. Refer the cylinder to a Draeger technician for further investigation. The backplate and harness assembly is ergonomically designed to comfortably support the 26.5-pound weight of the SCBA, primarily on the hips. The Panorama Nova mask is made of EPDM, or silicone, and is available in 3 sizes. The mask features 3 sealing edges and 2 sealing surfaces, allowing it to fit 98 out of 100 faces. The mask features either a system of 5 adjustable straps or a head net with 4 adjustable straps. The mask also provides a 90% field of view. Cleaning and disinfecting of the mask should be done regularly and after every use. AirChem 33 or a mild disinfectant should be used. Care should be taken when cleaning the mask to avoid scratching the lens. The BA communication system, more commonly known as the voice app, requires 2 AAA batteries, which can be replaced by the user. Remove the voice amp when washing the mask. The mask houses a pressure information system, also known as the prism, or more commonly, the heads-up display. The in-mask receiver features colored lights, which serve as indicators for cylinder pressure and battery condition. The receiver is powered by a single lithium CR2 battery, which may be replaced by the user. Remove the heads-up display prior to washing the mask. The SCBA features 2 pressure reducers. The first stage reducer is mounted to the back plate. This reducer's purpose is to reduce high pressure from the cylinder to medium pressure passing through the SCBA hose lines. One of the hose lines from the first stage reducer passes through the heads-up display transducer. The transducer is powered by 2 lithium CR2 batteries, which may be changed by the user. The first stage reducer features a pressure relief valve that prevents overpressurization of the system in the event of a reducer malfunction. The low pressure whistle, the buddy breathing line, and the rapid intervention crew fitting. Within the hand wheel on the reducer is a white ball nose O-ring. This O-ring creates the seal between the reducer and the cylinder valve and therefore must be in good condition. The O-ring should be inspected at every cylinder change and referred to a Draeger technician if damaged. This O-ring is never lubricated. The second stage reducer is also known as the lung demand valve, or LDV. The LDV reduces medium pressure to low pressure and delivers low pressure to the mask. The blue button on top of the LDV is the donning button. The donning button switches off positive pressure. This button is used in donning, doffing, and checking the mask seal. The circle at the front of the LDV is the purge button. The purge button opens positive pressure. The purge button can be used to provide additional air to the user, to clear a fogging mask lens, and to bleed off system pressure at shutdown. The LDV features a locking emergency bypass knob. The emergency bypass knob is used in the case of an LDV malfunction and provides medium pressure at a constant flow into the mask. As a result of this constant medium pressure and high flow, much air is wasted with the bypass locked open. Pressing the emergency bypass knob while in the closed position will also introduce medium pressure and a high flow into the mask, and this may be a much more prudent use of the precious air remaining in the cylinder. When the red dots are in line on the bypass knob, a closed bypass will be indicated. Offset red dots signify an open bypass. The O-ring at the outlet of the LDV provides a seal between the outlet and the mask. It is important that this O-ring be kept clean and well lubricated with Molykote lubricant. Inspect this O-ring regularly and refer it to a Draeger tech for replacement if it becomes worn or damaged. The Sentinel is air pressure activated and serves as a system pressure gauge, pass device, and redundant low pressure warning. It also provides information on the SCBA using on-screen icons. Refer to the Draeger manual for examples of these icons. Among these important icons is the low battery level icon. When it appears, this icon will be accompanied by a periodic beep. This is a warning that the 9-volt battery powering the Sentinel has 2 hours or less of life left. The Sentinel battery is to be changed by Draeger techs only. The Sentinel can be used to check the high-pressure areas of the SCBA for leaks. The high-pressure leak and redundant low-pressure warning test is conducted in the following manner. Activate the dawning button of the LDV to switch off positive pressure. Ensure that the emergency bypass knob is closed. Press the left side button on the Sentinel. The Sentinel will begin a self-check. When the high-pressure leak test icon is on the Sentinel screen, press the left side button again. Open the cylinder valve fully to pressurize the system. Close the cylinder valve fully. Press the right side button on the Sentinel. The unit will begin an automatic pressure stabilization phase and then begin the leak test. In the event of a failed test icon, vent all pressure from the system and investigate the cause of the failure. The passed leak test icon will appear on the Sentinel screen following a successful test. Now test the end of service time warning alarms. These redundant alarms consist of a whistle, an electronic chirp, and red strobe lights located on the front of the Sentinel. Cover the outlet of the LDV with the palm of one hand and press the purge button to open positive pressure. Slowly vent the pressure from the system by carefully lifting the palm of the hand, maintaining a slow decrease in pressure. During venting, observe the Sentinel display. At 25% plus or minus 2% of nominal cylinder pressure, or from 1,035 psi to 1,215 psi, the red LEDs on the Sentinel will flash. The mechanical whistle on the first stage reducer will sound. The Sentinel will emit electronic chirps. If any of the alarm settings are off, refer the unit to a Draeger technician. Continue venting the system until the pressure and time displays on the Sentinel indicate 0. Press and hold both Sentinel side buttons to shut the Sentinel off.